All right, folks, we made a video a couple days ago. We said Bitcoin's probably going to get rejected at $22,000 just like it has been for the past few months. What happened? We got rejected. Folks, we're in a range. We're in a range. Don't get too bullish, folks. Bitcoin is going to probably be in this range until the Bitcoin halving, which is not until May 27th, 2024. So we have another 2 years of this range. What do I think is going to happen? What is going to happen for the next 2 years? Well, Bitcoin's probably going to be between $15,000 and $40,000 for the next 12 months. We're going to have giant pumps. We're going to have giant dumps. These altcoins are going to go absolutely crazy. You'll probably see BNB drop down to $150, and it'll go up to $400, and it'll drop down to $200. You're going to see Cardano back down to 35, 38 cents, and they'll probably shoot back up to $1, then right back down to 40 cents. That's going to be what happens this year. So what have I been saying, folks? You got to buy your coins cheap, hold until the next Bitcoin halving. Now, we all have these little monkey brains where we can't fathom having to wait 2 years to make any money. This just sucks. You're saying we have to just buy low and wait for 2 years? This is boring. No. Because we're all monkey brained, we're also going to trade a little bit on KuCoin or wherever you want to trade. So that means every time we get a dump, every time BNB drops down to 200, you're going to buy, and then you're going to sell it when it goes back up to 235 or 250. When Cardano drops down to 40 cents, you're going to buy, and if Cardano gets a pump back up to 65, 75, 80 cents or $1, you're going to sell. And you're just going to rinse and repeat these top cryptocurrency coins. You're not going to be doing it with shitty metaverse coins like MetaHero. No, there are moonbags. We're going to hold that for 2 years. You're not going to do it with coins that are so down on a list that nobody's ever heard of. You're going to do it with coins that have been around for a couple of years, coins that are probably going to survive the bear market, and coins that actually have some momentum behind them. Yeah, Polymatic. If you got your Polymatic at 38 cents a couple weeks ago, you could have sold at 65 cents. So for me, I'm looking to get Polymatic for under 40 cents, under 45 cents, and at least for my trading bag, and I will trade it when it gets back up to 65, 70 cents. Now for my long-term bag, I'm looking to buy under 50 cents, and I'll be holding for the next 2 years until we get closer to the next Bitcoin halving. Same with Theta. Theta. Get your Theta for $1, sell to $1.60. Theta was just at $1.60 a week ago. So folks, while this is going to be a boring 2 years, there are ways to pass the time and have fun trading. What else is going on in the world? Celsius lost over $350 million in DeFi. Imagine that. You say to yourself, I don't want to put my money in DeFi, it's risky. I have my UST, I have my Bitcoin, I have my USDC. I'll just put it over at Celsius. That's probably a good idea. They'll safeguard my money. And what were they doing? They were putting it right in high-risk DeFi projects. Celsius handed over $530 million in corporate funds to asset managers who use high-risk leverage crypto trading strategies. So basically, in a nutshell, Alex Masensky, you give him your money, he flushes it down the toilet. This guy had no bearing on the markets whatsoever. He could have cared less what he did with your money. It was the same thing as you giving him money. He goes right to the casino and rolls on the blackjack table. No different, folks. No different. What a piece of crap. This guy better see jail time, but he probably won't because that's crypto. But I hope people learn their lesson. I'm out millions of dollars. Thousands of crypto investors have their life saving frozen as Voyager files for bankruptcy. These people are all very, very stupid. You never put that kind of money in Voyager. I mean, can you imagine, folks, if you had millions of dollars in Voyager, you could have taken $1 million, bought a mansion, and you turned it into an Airbnb and made $50,000 a month profit, or just rent it out for $30,000 a month. I mean, you could just pay cash for a house. That'll be in your family forever, for the next 1,000 years. And these people, because they're dumb money, they're new money, most of these people are young, they learned a very hard lesson that when you have the opportunity to get out of crypto and actually buy something tangible with that crypto, house, gold, something you can hold in your hand, something that if somebody steals from you, there's a shot you can get it back. Nobody's going to steal your house. Even a car, even buying like a Lamborghini is better than just keeping your money in Voyager and just seeing your life savings basically dwindle away. Folks, when you've made a certain amount of money in crypto, you get out. You get out and you don't look back. This crypto shit's risky. It might not be around in 5, 10 years. Bitcoin might not be around in 15, 20 years. When you make money to do what you want to do, get out. Get out, get out, get out. That's all I got to say, folks. I mean, for me, when I get enough money next bull run to buy another house in cash, that is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to keep it in there saying, "Oh, I'm going to try to get more." No, I'm getting out. Just like I took out most of mine last bull run. I wish I took out more. I only took half out. I wish I took out more and I was putting it back in right now. But whatever. You're never going to time the top. You're never going to time the bottom. But all these people who lost all their life savings in these protocols, folks, I mean, come on, you got to use some common sense. But there's a lot of dumb, naive, new money, people who made a lot of money at 21, 25 years old. They've never had any money, and it's just easy come, easy go. They don't understand how to preserve that wealth. Okay, we already covered the next halving. Analyst Michael Van Poppy predicts sharp rallies for Cardano and Binance Coin and 2 other coins. I agree with that. Like I said, Bitcoin in a range between $15,000 and $40,000 for the next 12 months. That means I see Cardano in a range between 38 cents and $2 for the next 12 months. And I also see Binance Coin possibly getting close to all-time high of $600 as long as Bitcoin's actually making some moves. And with everything going on with Binance right now and CZ buying up all these companies, Binance Coin is not a bad coin to be in, but I'd rather wait till it goes under $200. It just really hasn't dropped enough. For me personally. He also talks about Cosmos Atom. Atom's a good pumper. I don't know much about it, but definitely worth taking a shot on it. Oh, and Harmony. Harmony is, I have a little bit of Harmony. And that's something I need to research a little bit more. But this guy's been pretty much spot on, so let's see what happens. But I do have a ton of Cardano, and I do have some Binance coins. So I do think we're going to see some crazy ranges for those coins over the next 12 months. And remember, folks, Bitcoin halving May 27, 2024. That means we are not going to see all-time highs until around that halving or after the halving. Usually about 5 to 6 months before the halving, you see the countdown clock, and you'll see more volume coming into cryptocurrency. Until then, you're not going to see all-time highs. What does that mean? That means Bitcoin goes up to $40,000 next month. What happens if Bitcoin goes up to $40,000 next month? Everybody's bullish. All the retail is getting bullish. CNBC is telling you it's going to $100,000. But it's not. It's going to dump. That's just a range. Just because Bitcoin goes back up to $35,000, $40,000, that doesn't mean we're going bullish and we're going to break all-time highs. It's not happening until minimally 3 to 5 months before the Bitcoin halving. So minimally another year, year and a half. This is just my opinions, folks. But this is what I've been studying through crypto throughout the years, and this is what happened last time. Trade these ranges. When you get the major dumps, buy. But remember, don't get overly bullish. Cardano pumps up to $2 next week because we got the Vasco hard fork and everybody gets real excited. We're going to go to $10. Cardano's going to $10. It's not. It's going to dump. It's going to dump right back down to 48 cents. Okay? So when we see these giant rises in Bitcoin, which we really haven't even seen, but it's definitely due for one. Like if Bitcoin goes up to 25, 30, which Gareth Soloway thinks is going to happen, that's the time to take profits on your trading bags. Okay? Very simple. This next year and a half is going to fly by. This time, a year and a half, 2 years from now, we're all going to be multimillionaires from investing in crypto. And time does fly. If you need to get a hobby outside of crypto, maybe take up some martial arts, take up snowboarding, mountain biking, don't think about crypto 24/7. Once we get close to that happening, then start thinking about crypto 24/7, because that's when you really need to be paying attention and you really need to be taking your profits on some of these coins that are going to go up 30, 40, 50x. But for now, folks, just look to buy the dips. When we get these giant swings, which we really haven't gotten yet, but I do think we're going to get them. Over the next 6 to 12 months, we're going to get giant swings in some of these coins. And the one thing that usually happens, I'll tell you, what we'll see is we'll see certain altcoins going crazy and other ones won't. Like you might see Cardano, for example, just shoot up to $1.50 because everybody's talking about Cardano. Something positive happened. Yay, Cardano, Cardano. And then not much is happening with the other coins. Maybe Bitcoin is up to like 25, 30, but Cardano went crazy. Well, that's when you take your profits because at that point, Cardano is going to dump. Then a month later, you might say, hey, look, Solana's pumping up. Solana's $50, $60, $70 for no reason. Just basically it's pumping. That's when you take your profits. In bear markets, you see certain coins going crazy while the other ones don't. A lot of times you see Bitcoin just going crazy, but Bitcoin dominance isn't even all that high right now. So, folks, whatever coins you're in, just look to take your profits for the next 6 to 12 months because we're not going to break all-time highs, in my opinion, until we get closer to that happening in 2024. Have a good day.